dirtiest game in World Cup history, the Battle of Nuremberg. It's probably the most shocking game in World Cup history. So I'm gonna talk to you about the real dirtiest game in World Cup history. The Battle of Nuremberg is a nickname of a football match played in the round of 16 of the 2006 World Cup between Portugal and the Netherlands. A card-happy Russian referee, Valentin Ivanov, issued a FIFA World Cup record, 4 red cards and 16 yellow cards, setting a new record for card show at any FIFA-administered international tournament. So let's take a look at every single issue during the game to remind ourselves of just how mental it really was. The second minute, Mark Van Bommel. Perhaps we can blame Van Bommel for all of this. Just 2 minutes after kickoff, his cynical trip is met with a deserved booking. Talk about setting precedent. 7th minute, Khalid Boularus. Cristiano Ronaldo the victim again. Let's face it, that should have been a straight red card. 20th minute, Manish. Oh, get up, Mark. That's a harsh one. We're still not really sure what Manish did wrong here. There's no malice in this. 31st minute, Costinha. Things were starting to get tasty here. The way Costinha charges into this one, despite everyone in the stadium knowing he isn't getting anywhere near it, means there was only one outcome of this lunge. What Costinha needed to do was keep his head cool and not do anything stupid and get to halftime safely. 46th minute, Costinha. Wait, what? This is Sunday League stuff. This is not a tactical handball to stop an attack. Costinha was all the way on the halfway line. If you ever wanted a football personification of the phrase moment of madness, we have one here for you. 50th minute, Petit. Given the way he twists and slams to the ground, you would be forgiven for thinking someone in the stands shot Van Bommel with a crossbow. But no, it was 5'8" Petit doing the damage. 59th minute, Van Bronckhorst. Oof, no complaints on this one. 60th minute, Luis Figo. If you're going to headbutt someone, do it like Zidane. Luis Figo should be sent off for this, but the ref clearly didn't see it, the lucky boy. It's soft again, but a red card nonetheless. Having said that, spare a thought for Van Bommel, today's pantomime villain who needed reconstructive facial surgery after this spineless assault. 63rd minute, Khalid Boularus. If this was a separate incident, we may have given Boularus the benefit of the doubt, but this was the Battle of Nuremberg. Carnage is unfolding in front of his eyes, and Figo just head-butted his teammate. 100% yellow card and he's off. 73rd minute, Deco. Another one you can see coming from a mile away. Deco comes streaming in to scythe down Johnny Heitinga, and it's oddly pleasing on the eye, perhaps courtesy of the length of time the Dutchman spends in the air. 73rd minute, Wesley Sneijder. Some uncharacteristic petulance from Wesley Sneijder in the aftermath of that Deco tackle. In the 2010 final against Spain, where Netherlands also returned to the footballing dark ages, Sneijder was one of only 2 starting outfield Dutch players not to be booked. 74th minute, Rafael van der Vaart. Van der Vaart gets booked for something. Your guess is as good as mine on this one. 76th minute, Ricardo. Finally, there's no such thing as continental footballing scuffle until the furious goalkeeper sprints out and gets booked himself. 76th minute, Nuno Valente. That was horrible. It was a relatively low-key evening for the Portugal left-back until this moment. So he thought, f*** it, and gave Van Persie a good kicking, as agricultural as it gets. 78th minute, Deco. To cap off a frankly ridiculous 5 minutes, which he himself started, Deco finds an even more stupid way to get himself sent off. 95th minute, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. A fitting way to end. Not content with just 3 red cards, Van Bronckhorst gives up and cuts down Thiago to round off the day nicely. It's easy to forget that this was a genuine knockout match at a World Cup. Portugal ended up winning the game 1-0, courtesy of a Manish goal midway through the first half, but it's hard to imagine much football being played in between these incidents. Being the man of fairness and integrity that he is, Sepp Blatter was outraged. The referee let the image of his squeaky clean regime slip, claiming that the referee Ivanov should be given a yellow card. Portugal, hampered with the suspensions of Deco and Costinha, faced the might of England in the quarterfinals, and we all know how that ended.